Bob Saget has been laid to rest. On Friday, a funeral for the beloved actor and comedian was held in Los Angeles. The private ceremony, which took place 5 days after his January 9 death, was attended by friends and family, including John Stamos, Candace Cameron Bure, Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, Jodie Sweetin, Dave Coulier, Lori Loughlin and her husband Mossimo Giannulli. Those in attendance were seen outside of the funeral home and arriving for the ceremony, with most looking somber in formal attire. John Mayer, Jeff Ross, Jimmy Kimmel, Kathy Griffin, Dave Chappelle were also seen arriving. Earlier in the day, Stamos, 58, reflected on the difficult day ahead. "Today will be the hardest day of my life," his Full House co-star wrote on Twitter, going on to share the serenity prayer: "God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference." Saget's widow, Kelly Rizzo, responded to Stamos, writing, "I love you, brother." On the afternoon of January 9, Saget was found dead in his hotel room at the Ritz-Carlton in Orlando, Florida. The night prior, he had an hours-long stand-up performance outside of Jacksonville. The Orange County Sheriff's Office confirmed Saget's death after deputies were called just after 4 p.m. local time. Earlier today, deputies were called to the Ritz-Carlton Orlando, Grand Lakes for a call about an unresponsive man in a hotel room. The man was identified as Robert Saget and pronounced deceased on scene. Detectives found no signs of foul play or drug use in this case, law enforcement wrote on Twitter. Saget is survived by his wife Rizzo, whom he wed in October 2018, and his 3 daughters Aubrey, 34, Laura, 32, and Jennifer, 29, with ex-wife Sherry Kramer. Following news of Saget's death, the star's family released a statement, saying they were devastated by his sudden death. "He was everything to us and we want you to know how much he loved his fans, performing live and bringing people from all walks of life together with laughter," the statement read. "Though we ask for privacy at this time, we invite you to join us in remembering the love and laughter that Bob brought to the world." Rizzo shared a statement one day after her husband's death. "My whole heart. Bob was my absolute everything," she shared on January 10th. "I am so completely shattered and in disbelief. I am so deeply touched by the outpouring of love and tribute from our friends, family, his fans and his peers." The Eat Travel rock blogger, who met Saget in 2015, added, "When the time is right and when this news is not as raw, I look forward to sharing more of Bob with the world. Sharing how much he meant to me, all of those around him, and how much all of his fans and friends meant to him as well. Thank you for respecting my privacy at this time." On Monday, authorities announced that Saget's autopsy was completed. The report indicated that there is currently no evidence of foul play or drug use. Joshua Stephanie, the chief medical examiner of Orange and Osceola counties, added in a press release that the cause and manner of Saget's death are pending further studies and investigation which may take up to 10 to 12 weeks to complete. John Stamos speaks out after Bob Saget's death: "I am in complete and utter shock. Born in Philadelphia on May 17, 1956, Saget was raised in a Jewish family led by his father, Benjamin, and mother, Dolly. The star got his big break in Hollywood when he booked the role of Danny Tanner on Full House. The sitcom ran from the fall of 1987 through May 1995, during which Saget starred alongside Stamos, Cameron Bure, Dave Coulier, Jodie Sweetin, Lori Loughlin, Andrea Barber and Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. In 2016, Saget returned to the role and reprised Danny Tanner for the Full House sequel series, Fuller House. His other famous roles included hosting of America's Funniest Home Videos from 1989-97, as well as serving as the narrator on How I Met Your Mother and the voice of the future Ted Mosby, who was portrayed by actor Josh Radnor.